Alison in St George posed this one. Why does my stomach make a noise when I'm hungry? Now, is that rumbling or gurgling and what have you? Because your tummy does sometimes make noises. What's going on there? Is it gas? And of course, if it is, well, yeah. Let's go to Catherine. Catherine Rogers, who is the author of Gut Well Soon, a practical guide to a healthier body and a happier mind. Catherine, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Just need to qualify you first, if I may, because you've written this book. What's your interest in our stomach? Where did that stem from?
Actually, I worked in mental health, and what I realised was, talking therapies aren't the whole deal. It's a lot to do with what we put in our mouth and our microbiome and the connection between the gut and the brain, mental health. And I just wanted, when people came to see me, them to consider what they were eating as well. And so I use it in that way.
Because an interesting thing, that, isn't there? I mean, there is the gut instinct, and then there is eating because it makes you feel better. So there is a comfort in eating. So there is clearly a connection between what we put in our mouths, what we digest, and we are, I mean, whether we like it or not, Catherine, we are a mass of chemical reactions, aren't we? I mean, that's what I'm doing right now is a chemical reaction in talking to you, because there's a lot going on to make that happen.
Yeah, and the microbiome, there's now exponential research about how having healthy microbiome, your gut is connected to your brain with things like serotonin that make you relax, and I could talk for hours about.
I'm sure you could. What was the word you used? Biome? What did you just say there?
The microbiome. It's basically the bacteria in your gut, which are really helpful.
Okay, so this obviously that's the stuff that with the acid and everything else. That's the stuff that digests food.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes. Absolutely.
Well, no, if I'm wrong, correct me, Catherine. Please do. This is what the whole feature's all about learning. So when you eat something, what's going on?
So the listener said stomach growling.
Yes.
That's completely normal. There's no soundproofing between us and our stomachs. It's called by peristalsis, which is the movement of the stomach, and it happens, when you're hungry, when you're not.
So what is it? Is it digestion and the formation? Is that like a gas bubble that you might have in a?
It could be, but it could be also. It could be incomplete digestion. It could be. I could talk about lack of stomach acid, which a lot of people mistake for an excess and go and get antacids. It could be, and it means your stomach's having to work harder. Mm-hmm. It could be a lack of digestive enzymes. Again, if you're not eating as much veg, and it could just be indigestion. It's such a large subject. I think people generally know what they're allergic to and what makes them feel uncomfortable. So it's multifactorial.
Many layers, but it is a normal thing. The gurgling, the rumbling, the bubbling of your tummy is a normal thing. And you talked about digestion and undigestion and stuff like that. If there was one thing, Catherine, as the author of this Gut Well Soon, that we should all be doing on a daily basis, some say drink 2 glasses of water in the morning. Some see, only live on nuts and berries and live in a tree. What are we supposed to be doing?
My takeaway would be 3 things probably.
Okay.
Chew your food really well. Avoid gulping large amounts of water with food.
Okay.
And the third one, not popular because I understand the therapeutic nature of carbs, is cut down on your white carbs, which your stomach will, it's lovely bacteria in there and it will all sort of say the 3 things: chew your food, avoid gulping water, and cut down on the white carb.
When you say white carbs, you mean like bread and potatoes, that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you eat donuts and biscuits and...
You mean the stuff that we like?
Yeah, the stuff we like, but there's lots of other lovely things that you like,
I know, I was pulling your leg. But I mean, it's interesting, on the chew your food thing, so chew your food, don't gulp down water when you're eating, and cut out the white carbs. When you say chew your food, most of us are, we woof it down, don't we, like dogs? Are we supposed to, chew...
Well, it would just help your digestive enzymes more if it's being chewed, and also the mouth signals for the stomach to get ready, to get the juices going.
Okay.
That's when, you know, when you smell food and your stomach starts, you know, you have that sort of rumbling. That's the juices getting ready.
So chew it.
Yeah.
Let start
Chew
the
it,
process
smell
off.
it.
Yeah, chew it, smell it, enjoy it. Catherine, bless you for joining me. Catherine Rogers, author of Gut Well Soon, Practical Guide to a Healthier Body and Happier Mind. Thank you for your time this afternoon.
It's